So I know, I often tell this little anecdote about the power of one. And I said, you only ever have to be in a room, in the same room with one mosquito, and you understand the power of one. But now that we have this tiny little unseen virus
Yeah.
that has the power to change everything, that's actually quite mind-blowing. So this
Yeah.
COVID-19 is something I actually think nobody really has been able to wrap their mind around it. Not the scientists, not in America, not locally, although I hear that one of our South African scientists at the university still is contributing very important information to a possible vaccine. So I'm proud being South African, I must say.
Mm.
But
Very
one
interesting.
thing I quickly would like you to ask, because you have a wonderful way of putting things together, is how does the person in need of some relief, how do they find that with online hypnosis sessions?
Yes, yes. Claudia, I think it's important to realize the value that these online sessions have at the moment, simply because of the times we are in, right? So you cannot spread the infection through an online session. And these days, everybody seems to be equipped, either with a phone or a laptop or a tablet or some kind of device, and uncapped data lines or lots of data. So it seems that everybody seems to, or most people seem to have access to the technology, which just a few years ago wasn't there. So this is what makes this so amazing, that you can actually get the benefits of a hypnosis session while staying at home in the safety and comfort of your own home. You can actually sit down with a practitioner, and this trained practitioner will take you through a hypnotic process that will enable you to start getting the benefits of accessing your powerful inner mind, so that you can make a difference in
Yeah.
the way you feel, you think at the in these times.
Now, as I mean, we just discussed it. I mean, I'm in it for about 20 years. You're very close behind me with that. But I could imagine that probably the most important question that somebody might have, being new to all of this, is, what if I'm being stuck on the other end of technology in trance or in hypnosis? What happens then?
Right, and that's a good question. Thank you, Claudia. And I think it's a misconception that a lot of people might have around hypnosis, is that you can actually get stuck in it. And this is not true, not true at all. Nobody has ever gotten stuck in the history uh, um, hypnosis. It's not possible. So the practitioner, our practitioners are highly trained, and they know how to say, ask the right questions. So first off, what you can expect from a session is that the practitioner will ask you a few questions, well, quite a few questions, to gather information about you, because let's face it, everybody's different, everybody's unique, and they need to understand how your thinking goes, how your mind works a little bit. And then once they've asked all the questions, they will take you through a hypnotic process to induce the hypnotic state, right? So if the line had to cut, or the technology, for whatever reason, the networks or whatever, become unavailable for a while, there's just no way you'll get stuck. You will gently come out of the hypnotic state, and you will feel great. You'll feel amazing. You'll feel relaxed, and that's normal. That's fine.
Mm,
Generally, what we want to do is, if the connection cuts, we just want the practitioner to establish that connection again, and just continue the session
mm.
as if nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way you always can bring it across so concise. I tend to go everywhere. But I think the other question that could be in the forefront of people that consider having online hypnosis session would be, what benefit? I mean, I know it's highly individual, but if one could generalize, what are some of the benefits that I would get from an online hypnosis session?
Well, what's important to realize is, first off, that we all have incredible inner resources, right? And this powerful inner mind. But what happens is, this conscious mind, this part of us that analyzes and think things through, can very easily get us stuck in a in a cycle of worry or concern or fear about the future or about our loved ones or whatever. And when that happens, it actually blocks resourcefulness.
Mm.
So you will notice when you are feeling bad, it's actually very difficult to have good thoughts. And
Yes.
it's simply just because of this mechanism that's in action, right? So what you can expect from a hypnosis session is that the practitioner will take you through a process where it silences that part of you that's constantly worrying and concerned and feeling anxious or stressed or whatever you are experiencing right now, and kind of accessing that inner calm, that powerful inner mind where you have the resourcefulness. Has it
Mm.
ever happened that you have an inspired thought and you act on it, and later on you think that was one of the most important decisions I've made in my life? That comes from that powerful inner mind.
Yeah.
And the hypnosis practitioner is able to help you access that. Because let's face it, at this time, you want to start accessing that resourcefulness, and you want to start making good decisions about your future so that you can expect a good future moving
Yeah.
forward.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I think for now that's it. If viewers of this video have questions, they are so welcome to contact our institute, the South African Institute of Hypnotism. The email address is admin@psi.coza. I'm going to put it on the screen later on. And Arno and I are here to answer your questions and to help wherever we can. Thank you, Arno.
Thank you, Claudia. Nice talking.